I'm Andy Aledort, and in this edition of In Deep, we're going to be looking at the guitar playing of the incomparable Duane Allman from the Allman Brothers. There's a new box set out that Rounder put out called Skydog, the Duane Allman Retrospective, and it's really fantastic, so I recommend that you check it out. And in honor of this new release, we're going to take a look at Duane's guitar playing over the next two In Deeps. In this month's column, we're going to be talking about his regular single note playing over a couple really famous songs that were recorded by the Allman Brothers, in particular Stormy Monday and Whippin' Post that they had done for their At Fillmore East album, one of their biggest selling albums and one of the greatest blues rock albums of all time. So we're going to start off with a Stormy Monday type of tune. Stormy Monday is a slow blues in G. So like most blues players, Duane Allman would use the typical scales for soloing in blues. He would use minor pentatonic, the blues scale, a major pentatonic, and then a combination of those scales. So let's go over those in the key of G first, and then we'll get into some licks played in his style. All right, let's start with G minor pentatonic, played in third position, which is a position for the scale that most people know. This is the most common position. So when I got up to the top there, I vibratoed, but you could also. So when you play the minor thirds in the scale, just give them a little bend toward a major third sound. All right, the next scale would be the G blues scale. It's exactly the same as G minor pentatonic, but we're going to add the flat fifth in the key of G, that's D flat. So one more time. All right, now let's look at G major pentatonic, and I like to do this in what I call an extended position. We're going to move all the way from third position up to 12th position, and that's played like this. A technique developed by blues guitar great B.B. King is to combine elements of pentatonic major and pentatonic minor into something that is now known as the BB box, and that would be played in the key of G like this. So what we have is on the way up here, those notes D, E, G, that comes from G major pentatonic, but then this part is like G minor pentatonic. So it's a combination of major and minor pentatonic. And quite simply, all we're doing is using a sixth, introducing the sound of a sixth, an E note in the key of G, to G minor pentatonic. So here's a couple of licks played in the BB box in the way that Duane Allman liked to play them. Bending up with the index finger, pulling off with the pinky. Big B.B. King lick, and Duane liked that one too. Here's another one in 12/8. So that's bending that fifth up a step and a half, and then into a whole step bend on the B string. Here's another one in 12/8. And here's one more. So in this last one, it's kind of cool, and I'm bending a step and a half from the sixth up to the root note. And when you play this part, one way to fret it is to use the ring finger for both of those bends. You have to roll your finger over when you go from the high E to the B string.